Welcome back to TV Faction. Today, we're diving deep into the Marvel Cinematic Universe to bring you the list of the top 10 Marvel superhero movies. From the epic battles to the unforgettable characters, these films have left an indelible mark on the world of cinema. Whether you're a die-hard Marvel fan or just looking for some incredible movie recommendations, you're in for a treat. So, grab your favorite superhero snack, settle into your comfiest chair, and let's journey through the incredible world of Marvel's cinematic masterpieces. Starting off at number 10, we have The Incredible Hulk. Scientist Bruce Banner desperately seeks a cure for the gamma radiation that contaminated his cells and turned him into the Hulk. Cut off from his true love Betty Ross and forced to hide from his nemesis, Jen, Thunderbolt Ross Banner soon comes face to face with a new threat. A supremely powerful enemy known as the Abomination. The Incredible Hulk is a slightly darker, more character-driven superhero story that examines how Banner must be at war with his worst impulses. While it may not be as iconic as some other entries in the MCU, it's a respectable addition to the franchise and a worthy starting point for the Hulk's cinematic journey.
You need to know how to punch.
You want to show me how to punch? Show me how to punch.
That's how you punch.
Moving on to number 9, we have Ant-Man. Forced out of his own company by former protege Darren Cross, Dr. Hank Pym recruits the talents of Scott Lang, a master thief just released from prison. Lang becomes Ant-Man, trained by Pym and armed with a suit that allows him to shrink in size, possess superhuman strength, and control an army of ants. The miniature hero must use his new skills to prevent Cross, also known as Yellowjacket, from perfecting the same technology and using it as a weapon for evil. Ant-Man is a fun and lighthearted addition to the Marvel Cinematic Universe with its humor, inventive action sequences, and a strong cast. It provides an enjoyable and refreshing take on the superhero origin story. At number 8, we have Black Panther. After the death of his father, T'Challa returns home to the African nation of Wakanda to take his rightful place as king. When a powerful enemy suddenly reappears, T'Challa's mettle as king, and as Black Panther, gets tested when he's drawn into a conflict that puts the fate of Wakanda and the entire world at risk. Faced with treachery and danger, the young king must rally his allies and release the full power of Black Panther to defeat his foes and secure the safety of his people. Black Panther is a groundbreaking and culturally significant with its strong performances, compelling characters, and thought-provoking themes. It stands as one of the most celebrated and important superhero films of its time. Number 7, we have Thor. As the son of Odin, king of the Norse gods, Thor will soon inherit the throne of Asgard from his aging father. However, on the day that he is to be crowned, Thor reacts with brutality when the god's enemies, the Frost Giants, enter the palace in violation of their treaty. As punishment, Odin banishes Thor to Earth. While Loki, Thor's brother, plots mischief in Asgard, Thor, now stripped of his powers, faces his greatest threat. Thor is a solid introduction to the character and his mythos within the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It combines epic Asgardian elements with a human and relatable story on Earth, making it an entertaining and well-balanced superhero film. Chris Hemsworth's portrayal of Thor, Tom Hiddleston's performance as Loki, and the film's mix of action, humor, and character development make it an enjoyable entry in the MCU.
Alright.
That's not a hug. I'm just grabbing the door for you. All right, kid.
Good luck out there.
At number 6, we have Spider-Man: Homecoming. Thrilled by his experience with the Avengers, young Peter Parker returns home to live with his Aunt May. Parker starts to embrace his newfound identity as Spider-Man. He also tries to return to his normal daily routine, distracted by thoughts of proving himself to be more than just a friendly neighborhood superhero. Peter must soon put his powers to the test when the evil Vulture emerges to threaten everything that he holds dear. The Vulture's aerial battles with Spider-Man provide a unique and thrilling dynamic. It is a refreshing take on the iconic character that combines superhero action with the challenges of teenage life. Tom Holland's charming portrayal of Peter Parker, combined with a relatable high school setting, compelling villain, makes it a standout entry in the superhero genre. Number 5, we have Doctor Strange. Dr. Stephen Strange's life changes after a car accident robs him of the use of his hands. When traditional medicine fails him, he looks for healing and hope in a mysterious enclave. He quickly learns that the enclave is at the front line of a battle against unseen dark forces, bent on destroying reality. Before long, Strange is forced to choose between his life of fortune and status, or leave it all behind to defend the world, as the most powerful sorcerer in existence.
What's this, my mantra?
It's the Wi-Fi password. We're not savages.
At number 4 we have Captain America the Winter Soldier. After the cataclysmic events in New York with his fellow Avengers, Steve Rogers, Captain America lives in the nation's capital as he tries to adjust to modern times. An attack on a S.H.I.E.L.D. colleague throws Rogers into a web of intrigue that places the whole world at risk. Joining forces with the Black Widow and a new ally, the Falcon, Rogers struggles to expose an ever-widening conspiracy, but he and his team soon come up against an unexpected enemy. The film explores themes of trust, freedom, and the consequences of unchecked power. Captain America the Winter Soldier is known for its compelling plot, well-executed action sequences, and thought-provoking themes. It successfully elevates the superhero genre by combining elements of espionage and political thriller with the classic superhero story.
You are haunting.
You look like an avocado had sex with an older avocado.
Thank you.
At number 3 we have Deadpool. Wade Wilson is a former Special Forces operative who now works as a mercenary. His world comes crashing down when evil scientist Ajax tortures, disfigures and transforms him into Deadpool. The rogue experiment leaves Deadpool with accelerated healing powers and a twisted sense of humor. With help from mutant allies Colossus and Negasonic Teenage Warhead, Deadpool uses his new skills to hunt down the man who nearly destroyed his life. Deadpool is a game changer in the superhero genre, known for its irreverence, self-aware humor, and R-rated content. The greatness of this film lies in its humor and its uniqueness. Ryan Reynolds' portrayal of the titular character is pitch perfect, and the film successfully blends humor and action.
Let's face it, this is not the worst thing you've caught me doing.
At number 2 we have Iron Man. A billionaire industrialist and genius inventor, Tony Stark, is conducting weapons tests overseas, but terrorists kidnap him to force him to build a devastating weapon. Instead, he builds an armored suit and upends his captors. Returning to America, Stark refines the suit and uses it to combat crime and terrorism. The visual effects and the practical suits created for the film are impressive. It features exciting and well-executed action sequences, particularly in the suit-on-suit battles. The film's humor is a defining feature, largely due to Robert Downey Jr.'s quick-witted and snarky portrayal of Tony Stark, balanced storytelling, and its focus on technology and character development all contribute to its success.
I like this one.
At number 1 we have Avengers Endgame. Adrift in space with no food or water, Tony Stark sends a message to Pepper Potts as his oxygen supply starts to dwindle. Meanwhile, the remaining Avengers, Thor, Black Widow, Captain America and Bruce, must figure out a way to bring back their vanquished allies for an epic showdown with Thanos, the evil demigod who decimated the planet and the universe. Avengers Endgame is a cinematic achievement that successfully brings together multiple character arcs and storylines, providing an emotionally resonant and satisfying conclusion to the Infinity Saga. With its memorable characters, epic action sequences, and a mix of humor and heart, the film stands as a monumental moment in the superhero genre and the Marvel Universe. It's a must-see for fans of the Marvel